File read and write operations. So what is a data file? File is a logical unit of related information stored on a named location on disk. It is used to permanently store data in a non-volatile memory, as example hard disk. We can keep our data in different data types. So like the numbers, like your tuples, lists, sets, dictionaries and so on. But all of them are occupying space in the volatile memory, that is RAM. So when the program will get terminated, when my machine will be shut down, in that case the data will be lost. So we are supposed to have some mechanism with the help of which we can store our data onto a secondary storage, that is a non-volatile storage, let it be hard disk. So the best means to do that one is through our data files. So file is a logical unit of related information stored on a named location on a disk, and it is used to permanently store data onto a non-volatile memory. Here it is our hard disk as example. So since random access memory, that is RAM, is volatile, so it cannot be treated for permanent storage of data. When we want to read from or write to a file, we need to open it at first. Then we are done, and when this one is done, then it needs to be closed so that the resources that are tied with the file are getting free. So before reading or writing on the data file, at first we are supposed to open the file in the respective mode. Then whatever the operations we are supposed to do, and we shall let it done, and then we shall close the file so that the allocated resources will be declared as a free. So hence in Python, a file operation takes place in the following sequence, that is open a file, read or write, that is perform the respective operation, and then close the file. So there are 3 steps with the help of which the file handling can be done in Python. So these are the Python file modes. So first one is the R, open a file for the reading, that is by default. If you don't mention R, it will get open in the R mode, that is a read mode. W, open a file for writing, creates a new file if it does not exist, or truncates a file if it is existing. Next one is X, open a file for exclusive creation. If the file already exists, the operation fails. So that is the X mode. In case of A mode, open a file, that is for appending at the end of the file, and without truncating it, creates a new file if it does not exist. So that means in case of append mode, if the file is pre-existing, then the pre-existent file version will get opened and the new content will be appended back. If the file is not pre-existing, then against the given name, the file will get created and that will be opened. Next one is the T, open the file in the text mode. B, open the file in the binary mode, and plus means open a file for updating, that is reading and writing mode. So let us go through some examples here. So F1 is equal to open employee.dat. Here you see we didn't mention any mode here. So by default this R mode will be there. So equivalent to R or RT. What is RT? There is a read text mode. You can find this one. This is RT. F2 is equal to open pic.jpg R plus B. So what is the R? R stands for this. This is my read operation. And what is the B? B is, that is a binary mode, that is read and write in the binary mode. Next one is the F3, that is the open, that is a score.txt in W mode, that is a write in the text mode. So in this way, we have given some sample codes to show you that how these modes can be used while opening one file. Closing a file in Python. So here see, when we are done with the operations to the file, we need to properly close the file. And closing a file will free up the resources that were tied with the file. And this is done using Python close method. So using this close method, the file will be closed and the allocated memory space which was allocated for these files will be declared as a free space. Python has a garbage collector to clean up the unreferenced objects, but we must not rely on it to close the file. So that's why we should close the file ourselves in the coding, we should not consider the garbage collected will come and it will make all the unreferenced resources to make them free. We should not rely on that. It is our common practice. It is a good practice for the programmers. Open the file, do the operations and close it. So here we are having some examples. So f is equal to open employee.dat encoding is equal to UTF-8 and then perform some operations, file operations, and then f.close to close the file so that the allocated resources will be declared as free. So in this particular video, we have discussed that how to perform the read and write operations on file in case of Python. Thanks for watching this video.